Hello and welcome to the latest issue of the Security Middle East webinar series for 2023. We are joined today by TRASSIR, who are surveillance and efficient security solutions experts. Before I hand you over to Dimitri and Alexandra, just a reminder, this is a live session. If you have any questions, if you have any issues or anything related around this session, please include it in the chat facility or the Q&A facility at the top or bottom of your screen, and we'll be able to help you. There will be a live Q&A at the very end of the session, so any questions, feel free to wait until the end of the presentation and we will answer your problems or issues then. Dimi, I'd like to hand over to you. We will see you for the live Q&A at the end, but for the time being, Dimi's going to take you through the next 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll see you towards the end. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett. So, hello, everyone. Let me start with a company introduction. Actually, for everyone who still doesn't know about us, for any obscure reason, I would like to introduce ourselves and the main bodies. So, TRASSIR is an international security solution provider, both hardware manufacturer and software developer as well. We was born in 2002, so more than 20 years of experience. We headquartered in Russia, but for sure right now we're presented and have installation more than 35 countries. We have 6 offices worldwide, and we are planning 2 next year to be growth. And for sure, within this big period of time, we achieved, please attention, even more than 500,000 of projects together with partner or with customer, from a simple local shop up to enterprise level projects, smart city projects, airports, and so on. So, and regarding our Middle Eastern expansion, for sure we are present in most of the Gulf countries. For sure, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and the rest. And for sure, a few words about our, let's say, mission and strategy. Yeah, it's not just to provide the customer with a surveillance. Yeah, we are trying to solve business problems of any scale. We are trying to increase profits, reduce losses and costs, or speaking shortly, increase business efficiency. So, yeah, thanks, Alex. I would like to shortly again describe the components of the system, and later on we'll go to more interesting part. So, for sure, we have full set of hardware to cover all CCTV needs, starting from the camera and NVRs, yeah, from regular up to professional video surveillance servers, for example, for system centralization, professional data storaging, and servers for video analytics. And for sure, we have a set of hardware and software for providing private and public clouds to customers. I don't want to pay so much attention to this because it deserves a separate presentation. But the main and the core of our system, this is for sure VMS, with video analysis possibilities inside. So I would like to also pay attention to the main advantages of us, as my opinion, one of the main. So the first of all, that our VMS able to work with most of modern IP cameras, yeah, through RTSP, ONVIF, and even native protocol of integration. TRASSIR already added most of modern and cameras, yeah, the leaders of the markets. And so we don't care what the camera is on the project. And the second advantages of us, in my opinion, so we are providing server-based analysis. We have both camera-based analysis and server-based analysis, but you have to understand that there is no camera who can be compatible by accuracy with the server-based analysis, by performance. Also, it's open, the second point, we have a possibility to enter the existing project without replacing the current equipment of the customer. It's very important and lovely by many customers. And for sure is the possibility to use several video analysis module types on one camera. So have you ever met a camera capable of counting people and recognize the face simultaneously? With TRASSIR, it becomes a reality. Yeah. So, all right, let's start with something more specific. Alex, turn on machine, please. So right now, I would like to speak about solution that TRASSIR provides. And mostly I would like to speak about software. Yeah, because we have a professional hardware, but even more professional, we have a software. And today meetings, I would like to build on a solution, what we are providing on the cases, what we built, and where it can be implemented. So first of all, I would like to say that even our WMES already includes several free of charge analytical modules and features. I would like to highlight some of them, in my opinion, most interesting part. So first of all, sabotage detection. What is it about? So you know that modern VMS systems include tools for monitoring the health of network and its components. But sabotage detector helps you to protect the system from physical interferences. What I'm speaking about. So crashing, smashing, changing the camera angle, camera view covering like in the movies, yeah? So all this situation is detecting automatically, and especially highly requested in the large projects where operator is sitting in front of video wall, hundreds or maybe even thousands of channels in front of him. So he cannot react sometimes. So we are doing this automatically and can protect the system. So the second one, this is a fire and smoke detection. Yeah, I like it very much, but please pay attention. We are not trying to replace regular fire alarm systems. By integrating with them, TRASSIR proposed to increase the reliability and by two-factor determination of fire and smoke, especially for critical area. As you may see on the picture, yeah, we're detecting fire or smoke even. So please, also very popular question that we cannot detect smoking people because the pattern of smoke is different. So it's mostly using in manufacturing facilities, critical infrastructure, and by even for everyone who has experience of working with fire alarm system knows how frequently they get false alarms. So by different scenarios, we can enhance current fire alarm system. Yeah, so by can be two-factor authorization, hardware sensors, and the camera together. In case it's real fire, both of them will be triggered, and we can do different automation out of this. Okay, Alex, and for sure, TRASSIR has a different tools to visualize your asset. For example, the map format. Yeah, as you see, all the security objects was added on there. Even access control devices can be public addresses devices can be added there. Fire alarm objects. So, but cherry on top of this is an additional possibility to build a heat mapping. Alex, yeah. So, what's about if the customer would like to know more about people movement behavior, yeah, here using this technology to get the answer on it. So as you see on this example, Alex is showing right now heat mapping. So based on the color, the customer may see the most frequently staying point or more frequently pass through points. So where it's using, you will ask him for sure. So mostly in retail, yeah, using most of the time this technology to play their goods in the right way. For sure, the malls is interesting to estimate the renting spaces, to estimate the people flow inside the mall. Head of security also very like these modules in terms of additional control over the whole territory. So I think for now, that is enough, Alex. And let's go to my favorite part. So neural networks provide us this technology. And to start, I would like to explain you. So the core of every modern video analysis system is how you recognize the object in field of camera view. So, and TRASSIR, happy to present you our near detectors. So as you may see on the example, we are very highly accurate detecting all moving objects. It can be people, it can be vehicle, even animal we can recognize. Yeah. So for example, once the system detects the object, yeah, we will proceed to the next stage of possibilities and solutions. So first of all, the most common solution related perimeter protection and forbidden zone control. Yeah, Alex, can you demonstrate? Yeah, this is a few examples of detection. For sure, the big layer of task related people calculation, different types. And I would like to also demonstrate you. Alex, can we go to, yeah, no matter for people, for vehicle, we are calculating the amount of cross, we're tracking them, we're determining the direction where they're going. And no matter, again, for people or for vehicle or all together. So you can receive any statistic, you can see it on the dashboards and receive the reports you need. So by this, easy you can handle, for example, different tasks for factories and industrials, such as, again, zone control, for example, for load trucks and for personnel, yeah, as workers, because they have different in case of decreasing the accident level. So, for example, you may use this module in the smart city projects to detect and monitor and control traffic road lines following. You may use this module, for example, for detecting workplace. Please, Alex, can you highlight? In this example, Alex is showing just a regular office, but you have to understand we can use it even on a facility. We can use it on the checkpoints to control the employee, does he staying or is on duty right now. So different as well in implementation and different business sectors where we can implement it. All right. Once we have determined the type of the object, we need to identify. And face recognition modules helps you to achieve that goal. So what I would like to say, right now, the current challenge for face recognition technology provider is how you recognize the face out of ideal condition. What I'm speaking about, inconvenient angle, poor lighting, a large number of the faces, yeah, in the camera field. Maybe the objects can moving very fast, so etc. It's a lot of. So TRASSIR happy to announce our new generation of face recognition. So with very high recognition accuracy, even outside of ideal condition. So what's the main bullets? For sure, we're able to work with different kind of lists, white lists, black lists, custom lists. Yeah. Different type of automation and integration with access control devices in case of providing automated access to territory or any site. For sure, yeah, we able to work with and able to provide information about face attributes. Sometimes it's not just the face. So as you may see right now, right now Alex is showing information regarding average age, gender, as you see, hair color, glasses, even emotions is available. Basic one, sadness, happiness, and others. For sure, we'll ask Dmitry when we can use this information. So I will answer. Retail, first of all, yeah, malls again. So any customer who would like to know more about their visitors, so it can provide information and build a customer and buyer portrait, yeah. So what's next? Face searching, Alex. Yeah, we're able to have this functionality. So anytime you can just upload the picture and find the person in database. Highly lovely by head of securities, by police forces, yeah, to find the criminals, and generally everyone like it. And Smart City project, we can use this module as well. All right, so, and for sure the big possibilities related time attendance, yeah, based on the face. Alex, can you demonstrate? For sure we have our own interface for this. We can generate different kinds of the reports, all the information inside. And by the way, also we have a project where we transmitted this information to third party, to local to local time attendance systems, if such is required by the customer. Yeah, good. So if the face is an identifier for a human, the license plate this is an identifier for a vehicle. So, and we are ready also to present you our license plate recognition technology. So high recognition accuracy outside also ideal condition. Recognition at the night time. Yeah, also we able to recognize license plate on a speed up to 220 kilometers per hour. With coverage up to 3 lines simultaneously, yeah, by one camera, no matter how many cars in this line and what direction they're going. So we have different implementation for highways, for parking lots, again, different kind of lists and integration with the gate barriers or other access control systems. Yeah, license plate searching, and very important, even by not completed information of license plate, yeah, number, Alice right now is showing you. And for sure, we would like to say that Gulf countries and middle countries number plates was added already in the system, and we can work in the Middle East already as well. So, and for sure, all set of solution regarding parking management inside, yeah, we're providing full set of tasks up to recognition of license plate number and type of the vehicle at the entrance and exit, with registration of time and with screenshots sending from the camera, calculating the parking costs based on the different time and the type of the vehicle again. For sure, we have a different user interface for customer, operator, and administrator. Whitelists, blacklists working, and free and occupied slot determination. So all this set of tasks is inside. Indoor, outdoor parking. So as you know, it's using everywhere in every project, and this is a very nice tool to secure your parking and monitor and operate it. All right. So let me summarize everything I said on this part. So this type of analysis are used by each business sector and not tied to a specific one. It makes them versatile solution used in every business sector. But let's imagine if the current models could not solve the customer tasks. So we pay your attention to something more focused to a specific business sector. And I would like to start with manufacturing, industrial, and construction sites solutions. So mostly out of the tasks that are already discussed and can be implemented on this type of the, sites, I would like to say that we are also trying to increase the security and decrease accident level. How are we doing this? First of all, we are providing PPE management, personal protective environment, such as hard hat detection. For sure, we're able to react in a case when somebody put out the hard hat. For sure, different kind of reports, daily, monthly, is available in our software. Also, together with hardware, we are providing detection of uniform. The same story. In case of absence, we can react and immediately notify wherever it needs, and providing the reporting. But I would like to pay your attention to one of my lovely model. Alex, let's demonstrate pose detector. Yeah, in a common market, it's mostly known as a skeleton. Yeah, but we are doing this a little bit another way. We're determining, describing human body as a polygons and know the position of all of them related to each other. So it can give us full information regarding body position in general. So where it can be used, first of all, in a manufacturing, Alice, can you turn back? We are using this technology for detecting accident. When anybody fall down, for example, for any reason, so we can immediately react. So also, by the way, this model find its implementation in a bank, in the banking sector. For example, for determination of some suspicious action with ATM machine. We can immediately notify the operator, and he will make a decision. On this example that Alex is showing, there is a scammer there. So we're using this technology to provide and increase the security in the banking sector. So generally, we're determining different poses, different position of hands and legs. So, and if the project has requirements to determine some pose and can give some information to the customer, we are happy to support the customer with this module. All right, and yeah, thanks, Alex. Some aspects regarding automation. For sure, for example, on this example, we are solving the task of automation of conveyor line. So as you may see, we are calculating the bags on a conveyor. So, and the counter is always in changing. And the task is not just to calculate, the task to automate and make some reaction and action. So especially on this, in this case, we are stop all the conveyor line when some amount of the bag exceeds predefined number. So, so in this case, we also integrate with and automate with local industrial objects. Okay. And Alex, can we, thanks, yeah, and I forget about warehouse solution. Yeah, for sure, with integration with local warehouse system or point of sale system, yeah, we are providing full information to monitor and track your assets and goods inside your warehouse territory and across your sites in general. So it's a tons of possibilities there to search by item and different sort of reporting. So it's a very, what we need to know, it's a very nice tools for investigate the incident and to find some missing items and make some kind of operation of this warehouse. Because, you know, somebody, it's real story. Sometimes for, in case of big sites and big warehouses, for operator takes weeks and sometimes even months to find or investigate some incident just by regular watching of the camera in your archive. All right, Alex, can we also skip and go to next part as a retail? So TRASSIR received very huge experience from this business sector and ready to share it to Middle Eastern customers. So first of all, again, out of the task that I already announced, what we can do extra, and we can. So first of all, few statistics for you. Did you know that around 2% of all cash flow of supermarket is related to the losses, and this losses related cashier area. So this can be fraud action of cashier or mistaken action of cashier or buyer. So TRASSIR ready to present you active POS. So with this technology and integration with local point of sale system, we're providing full information and have more than 100 scenarios to detect about the related the losses in a cashier zone. So different type of reporting, a different type of investigated of missing items and goods. So what I would like to say in short, with this module, by our experience and statistic from the customer, can return his investment in the system in a period of time 3 or 4 months. Yes, 3 or 4 months. So this is incredible, just with this module and technology. And Alex, if you would like to even make it more smarter, what we can add on this. So for sure, I would like to demonstrate your shelf detection. The main principle is simple. We're detecting the goods in the shelf, the fulfillment of the shelves. And in case of absence, we are notifying the operator, the merchandising department, according to the SLA of the supermarket and the shop. So no matter what's product inside, bread, milk, paints, so we are detecting all of them. So, and for sure, I would like to pay attention to queue management system. So, and it's not all, it's not only for retail, you know, it's for many sites and for many customers from different business sectors who is working with the queue. For example, banking, sometimes hotel as a HoReCa in general, they're working with buyers and they're staying in the queue. What's the idea? So especially on this example and the video, we're detecting the number of people in a line. And what's next? What's the idea? When the amount is exceeds some predefined number, we automatically, for example, in a combination integration with public addresses system or other system, can automatically open one more cashier zone, invite by speakers cashier. So what you get in the final? So more loyal customer and generally. We are speaking about also increasing the receipt numbers. Yes, correct?
Yeah, and just, I'm sorry, let me interrupt you just at a few words. If I go into a store and I see a long queue, then I will most likely leave the store because I don't buy nothing because it's
exactly.
very boring for waiting the queue to end.
200 meters away, you will find another supermarket. So different type of automation, different type of output actions, what need to do. But especially on this, I think it's a very nice example to illustrate and demonstrate the possibilities. Okay, what I would like to say and summarize as a conclusion. So all the presented solution is let's say, I show just a top of iceberg. And each technology that I announce deserves a separate presentation or separate webinar. But again, to put cherry on top of my speech, I would like to say this: everything presented here has a mode of lifetime licensing. So there is no subscription. And even once you purchase a software, it's lifetime updates, it's lifetime support on this. And even once your NVR has failed, and if it's broken or smashed, you can call me and say, or not only me, one of my colleagues, and say, Dmitry, I have this situation, can you replace my license to new TRASSIR NVR? Yes, we can do this. So thank you for your attention. Please ask a question and feel free to ask me about everything in my career.
Thank you, Dimi, and Alexander there for the demos as well. a hugely insightful and popular based on the amount of people watching session. So thank you for your time. We will engage in a live Q&A now with the audience. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of questions, but Dimi, I'm sure I can talk on everyone's behalf that's watching now and on demand as well, that one of the most impressive things about TRASSIR and the brand is how you cover all bases. You know, we've touched upon fire and smoke detectors, VMS, license plate recognition, manufacturing, the retail sector. From a Middle East perspective, because most of the people watching will be focusing on the Middle East and will have one eye on that. Where do you see the next 5 to 10 years, and where do you see the biggest change and improvement within the security solutions field?
Sorry, I have some troubles with.
Apologies, Dimi. I was just explaining. I was just explaining that in the next 5 to 10 years, obviously, this is a real big market. Where do you see in the next, 5 to 10 years the security market going, in particular when it comes to security solutions?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks, Gareth, for this question. What I would like to say. So for sure, we are, as I said, we are a developing company, and for sure, our technology and always in a stage of modification, increasing their features and performing. But if you're speaking in general, when we see it, we feel a big potential from Middle Eastern market. And right now we are feeling very nice feedback from the already existing customers and partners regarding our product and technology. For sure, a lot of stuff can be better, yeah, but it's already in the very professional sophisticated transition. What we're expecting the next years is very high penetration and gets the big share of the Middle Eastern market. And our internal statistic and results showing that for TRASSIR, this is achievable and pretty acceptable.
And I think you mentioned in your presentation about how you work in partnership with Tajikistan Bank, I believe it is. Do you have any examples in Dubai, in the UAE, of people that you currently work with, and good live examples of how you've kind of taken it to the next level in the Middle East?
Sorry, Gareth, I have really troubles with the speakers. Can you repeat again the question?
Yes, of course. So I was saying, do you have any real life examples in the UAE and Dubai in particular of clients you work with? Yeah. You mentioned Tajikistan Bank. Who else do you work with?
Yeah,
Who else do you work with?
Yeah, I got your question. Thanks. So generally we have different customers, yeah, but speaking from many sectors. Right now, for example, the hotels is working with us in using the technology of time attendance, workplace detection, and different calculation of people and perimeter protection technology for their assets and sites. Right now, the retail and the fast food restaurants also using our technology, especially, for example, license plate technology together with integration with the internal system. We are solving very interesting business tasks and solution, not a typical one. And this is a very important. That's our company ready to solve the customer task, but we are not came with ready-made, let's say, box solution. No, because we are understanding that every customer has his own vision, his own desire, and his own current infrastructure and environment. And this is very important for us. And this is our also again vision and principle and strategy of work. So also for sure we have installation in clinics, in hotels, in retail, some manufacturing and construction side. So actually for every business I announced, we already have a real cases and installation. And for sure, I'm ready to share this experience for any partner. It's not a secret information, but I just maybe some question related to some specific business sectors I also able to answer. Thanks.
So Dimi, one of the questions come in is, I'm going to go back 10 minutes now. Somebody asked the question, can you merge the facial recognition along with the license plate recognition? Is that possible? And do the systems remain secure from cyber threats and key markets like that? Sorry, Dimi, can you still hear me or not?
Alex, can you handle the question?
Yeah. We can use face recognition and LPR in the same channel. We can use both of them, but we are for best quality. We recommend use this different camera, or maybe the same camera if we can add via on VIF protocol and RTSP, or we can add one channel twice.
Excellent. And do all your systems fit with the most recent requirements in the UAE? Alexander, I don't know if you can answer that one again, please.
System requirements is just based GPU on OpenGL 9 version, and it depends from always from task, because sometimes you need not high priced device for viewing, but sometimes you have 1000 cameras and we need to increase PC performance, and we need to pay more.
Yeah, so got it. Mainly we are also a project company. We are ready to support the customer and the partner with and guide them, to build the custom project, especially, for if we're speaking about enterprises, for governmental project, they have big requirements to the security, the big requirements to the system in general. Yeah, sometimes they're providing their own data centers and they have strict requirements to, for example, install it there. So we are pretty flexible, we understand it, and we ready to work in both ways, even installed in the customer premises, provide our hardware as well. So both ways is acceptable here.
Okay.
We always calculate and select necessary equipment for necessary task.
Exactly.
That was going to be my next point. Okay. Next question will come around cloud. So a lot of people have asked, when their data is saved, does it go into a cloud system? And therefore, do they have access to a portal system that allows them to see everything that they need to know about, maybe about the analytics, about how often people are coming into work, how soon people are leaving work, and so on from there? Is that possibility?
Dmitry? Can you hear us?
Alex, do you want to answer that one? I don't think Dimi is hearing me properly.
Okay. First of all, we have an open SDK. You can then request the archive. You can request a screenshot, system events, and more of options. As well, an additional API for providing information from neurodetector. For example, it's my workplace detector, in which zone and what type or objects we need detect. As we can speak, we can detect people, vehicle, bicycles, and we can send this information to in our run system just using SDK or API. And I think it's this is a main question. Maybe Vasily can ask, add some information. Maybe I forgot something.
Okay, and one more question. Apologies, Dimi, if you can't hear me. I'll try and talk a bit louder. I don't know if it's my side or maybe your side, but
try to just speak slower because I just taken some part of your speech, so I will try to summarize the puzzle. Yeah, sorry for this.
So, can we use or can we integrate with other VMS systems that a customer or client has got within their premises?
Yes,
soft to
so I
soft,
think
yep.
Alex will correct if I'm not wrong, but yes, we have a different projects when the customer already, for example, working in other VMS, yes, and he came to us with a request. All right, I like your video analysis. I would like to implement this solution on my assets. Yeah, but I would like to still work in my familiar VMS that already work 5 even more years. All my workers and employees already working in this system, so I don't want to make again reteach them. So everything is fine. I just would like to use your feature. Yes, we can help, but look, need to understand that integration with other VMS, this is a two-side job, two-party job. So as Alex already announced, our API and SDK, this is like an integration tool, is open. You can even download it in official website. So in case if the second side is also open and ready to cooperate, so this is very possible, and we have different projects when we are sending the information to third-party VMS. Yeah, so all the video analysis is processing to TRASSIR and sending the result or metadata to third-party VMS. And for the customer, they're still working in the same in the previous system, but it's like upgraded system. Yeah, it's not so good for maybe TRASSIR, but yes, we have such project and doing this. But need to pay attention. The second side also should be ready to be integrated, because right now not all the VMS will be able to provide, and different kind of, because it's individual project, because each time the different type of integration required, and this is also very important. So answering and summarizing, yes, this is possible, but second party also should be involved in this.
Okay, and final question then. Someone has asked about the CIRA approval for TRASSIR. Are there any recent projects in Dubai, which I believe we touched upon already? But what approval do you have within the Middle East from the likes of CIRA and other governing boards that you might be able to touch upon?
Yeah, because we are not first year on the market. Yeah, we know about local certification. So we already familiar with this task. And as you know, each country, even inside UAE, each kingdom has his own certification authority. Yeah, the main one is here, if we're speaking about Arab Emirates. Yeah, right now we are in the final stage of finalizing NVR and the camera. Also, we know that software should be also be certified. We are planning to finalize it and achieve with the coming months or 2 months. The camera already on the testing, so let's say it's in the process. But this is just related this era. All other, for example, region, yeah, and even kingdoms related UAE is done. Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, and others. If you're speaking about other countries, Middle Eastern countries, it's also already done. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Bahrain. Yeah, we are not present right now in Iraq, but maybe it's a question of time. Let's see. Even Jordan right now, we don't have any limitation in terms of certification. So it is done. We know about this. Just give us short time to finalize Dubai CIRA certification, because we're already in process. So and it will be done completely for all Middle East region.
Excellent. And I want to wrap things up by asking you as well, if somebody was interested in purchasing your products and using their time to come and see you guys, what trade shows are you exhibiting at over the next 12 months, such as Intersec in Saudi Arabia and Dubai, that somebody can come and see your products firsthand and meet you guys to, you know, and have the opportunity? Where will you be?
Yeah, thanks, Garrett. Yeah, so generally I would like to announce the good news. So we are planning to build representative office end of this year, maybe at the beginning of next year in Dubai. So make a showroom. It will be a technical support engineer who will support the partner and the customers. So it will be also the hub. But right now, also you can find many showroom based on our current local partners. Yeah, for sure. Also, We are right now on the stage of frequently business trips to UAE and another region. We have a big team who is, let's say, always in a business trip and across Middle Eastern countries. So we are ready to speak about personal visits. We are ready to speak online. We are ready to demonstrate. We are ready to providing any scale of pilot projects to the customer or the partners. So just contact us and we will find the way how you can check, how you can test, even test on your own on a Windows machine, not full functionality, but at least maybe more than half of it. So Alex, I don't know, maybe you have something to add to this, the possibility, but generally we have tons of possibility of checking up to demonstration, coming to real projects, and in between some real test and their own testing the software and the hardware and their technical engineers.
Yeah, for example, you have opportunity to download the demo version from our of our software from our website, and you can test yourself. And for next part of how we can test, we can give access to our system to you for 2 weeks. You can add your camera, add your video example if you have, and you can see by yourself how it works, and you can contact with us. We can make a training session for you. We can make a certificate for you about your finishing training session. Training session is 1 week and it's free. If you familiarize with our system.
You will be TRASSIR certified. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah.
But what you need to know that we understand that this technology, I mean, should be tested, and the customer, I mean, not ready to purchase it out of real POC or pilot project installation. And we are ready to prove our words, in real tests, and ask everyone to contact us who is interested about, and we will find the way how to demonstrate and prove ourselves.
Well said, Dimi. I really I enjoyed that last part. So, Alexander, Dimi, thank you for your time. There are questions still flying in, but it's in relation to stuff we've already been through and touched upon. What I can promise everybody is, if you're watching this and you have questions and it hasn't quite been answered, the representatives at TRASSIR do have your contact details, and they will reach out to you. And if you have any questions, please ask them when they reach out to you. But for now, a huge thank you, Dimi, Alexander. Thanks for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you again in the not too soon future. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett, and thanks everyone for joining this meeting. So see you later. Yeah.
Thank you very much. All the best, and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.